Think you know the Brooks Ghost? Think again. Introducing the all-new, better-than-ever Ghost 16. Now with nitrogen-infused cushioning for lightweight, supreme softness that feels good every step, every street, every single day. So go ahead, take your daily joyride in the all-new nitrogen-infused Ghost 16. It'll turn your everyday miles into everyday endorphins. Let's run there. Head to brooksrunning.com to learn more.
Contained herein are the heresies of Radolf Burntwine, erstwhile monk turned traveling medical investigator. Join me as I uncover the blasphemous truth of a plague-ridden world, that ours is not a loving God, and we are not its favored children. The heresies of Radolf Burntwine, coming January 2nd, wherever podcasts are available.
And now, listen to this on the Toddcast podcast.
Wrestling fans have known about Kyle O'Reilly for years. You saw him climb the ranks, originally wrestling in the ECCW, currently wrestling with the All Elite Wrestling, AEW. Before that, he was with Ring of Honor from 2009 through 2017. Kyle is a record 3-time NXT Tag Team Champ and a founding member of the Undisputed Era. And when he was a guest, we talked about how he went to GM Place to see the WWE's Rock Bottom. The 2010 Winter Olympics came up and how amazing that was for Vancouver. He talked about Nirvana, Metallica, Bowie, wrestling in New Japan Pro, what he did the night of the Vancouver Canucks fans riot of 2010. We talked about Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Queen, Robert Pattinson's The Batman movie, which spun into Kyle tackling a tough question. Marvel or DC? For me, it's Marvel, for sure. Which way do you go? Listen to this.
Man. I mean, Marvel's just killed it so hard, obviously. How do you go against them? But like DC's making a comeback. If they are, then starting with this movie. Hey, the Nolan trilogy for Batman was good too. This is just such a different take on it. It's really good.
Yeah, and even the Joker that they
that was unreal.
Phoenix did, man, was like,
yeah,
wow.
Just the acting alone was unreal.
Right,
which is something cool that DC's doing, a little more avant-garde, artistic sort of movies, noir-y type. Yeah, like Marvel, it's kind of okay. It's kind of campy and a little bit corny sometimes. So DC's a little more adult.
and it's almost at that like, guys, come on.
I know, right? How many times are you going to look into the camera and say, "Oh, it sounded better in my head when I said it"?
I know, right? Like for me, it's like, man, I'm a huge comic book fan. Like that monopolized most of my time as a little kid, right?
Sure.
And it's like even as a big fan like that, like we're almost borderline too much, almost.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to see an X-Men make a comeback in a new Wolverine cast. I'm looking forward to that.
Well, that Logan. You've seen Logan, right?
Oh, Logan was amazing.
I would say that
might be the best Marvel movie. Yeah,
that's the best Marvel movie for sure. Yeah, and I've heard that the Batman's the best DC.
It's kind of Logan-esque. Yeah.
Listen to this on the Toddcast podcast is brought to you by Tedco RV Supplies in Langley, an ICBC-approved repair shop. Visit them on Facebook and Twitter at Tedco RV Supplies.
Talmor is my home. My family have worked the land for generations. My gran says the island does not belong to us, but we belong to the island. And we must be ready, for a great evil is coming, and death follows with it.
Listen and subscribe to the latest season of Undertow, The Harrowing, a Storyglass production presented by Realm, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Alexis Ohanian. You may know me as one of the co-founders of Reddit, but more recently, a large part of my identity is being a father to my 2 wonderful daughters. In my podcast, Business Dad, I'm hoping to open up the conversation about balancing careers and family. The one thing I constantly hear successful people say, without fail, is that they wish they'd spent more time with their kids. That's time no one can get back. So I decided to create Business Dad, to engage in the conversation about how we're spending our time now, providing a forum for successful dads to share their joys and challenges of being a working parent. You'll get to hear from a wide range of business dads, from Rainn Wilson and Guy Raz to Todd Carmichael and Shane Battier. And while this podcast will talk about business and will definitely be featuring dads, I think everyone can learn something from these incredible conversations as we unpack the expectations we all have about careers, relationships, and ourselves. Business Dad is available now, so be sure to listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.